Right, so welcome to 2.2. Make sure you subscribe. It means a lot to me and it's free to you. And if you happen to find this video helpful to you, please press like. It helps. Below, table 2 below shows eThekwini's municipality water tariffs for 2021-2022 effective from 1st of July. Okay, so if you look at the description here in block 1 up to 6 greater than, all right. And then the tariff, this is a sliding scale, and the tariff excluding VAT, very important that we read that part that says excluding VAT, very important. And then it says before increase, note that. So this is kiloliters in rands, so that would be 18.7 kiloliters in rands, 18.87 rands per kiloliter. And then this one is for 2021-2022 excluding VAT. So this is also excluding VAT, but this is after the increase. So from this year to this year it increased, as we can see the changes. And then the percentage increase, they give us the percentage increase. Remember that formula that said percentage increase is equal to new value minus old value divided by old value times 100. It would have given us this had they told us to calculate it, right? And then we have this one, which is the same year as this one, but the difference now is this one is already with VAT. So if we use this part to calculate our cost, the answer will already include VAT. If you use this part, and then it will exclude VAT, right? So here the same must calculate A. A we are going to calculate very simply because I know the name of A is percentage increase, and therefore all I need to do is use the formula for percentage increase, and I will give it to you for those who don't know it. You need to know the formula because they don't give you in exams. Okay. 2.2. Calculate the value of A, the percentage increase in a row indicated by block 3. So there's the percentage increase there. So the formula for percentage increase says percentage increase is equal to new value, regardless of what it is, minus old value. All of that will be divided by old value, always, and then you have to multiply that by 100, right? So this is the formula. You have to know this. The moment they say calculate the percentage increase, not calculate the percentage, calculate the percentage increase, this is what you're going to use. Okay, so let's calculate here by substituting. So the next step is we just substitute percentage increase. So here percentage percentage increase is equal to, what is our new value? Remember now, this is the last year, this is the file, this is the year before, and this is the current year according to this question paper. This would be the current year, and this would be the previous year. So what would be our new value? The new value would be the current value, which is this one, right? 28 rands. So we're going to go ahead and say it's 28 minus 25.81 divided by 25.81, and that's multiplied by 100, right? So the next step then is to say minus these two. I like to do that first and say 28 minus 25.81, and then I get 2.19 divided by 25.81 multiplied by 100, and then I can just get the answer from here by saying this divided by 25.81 is equal to, and then multiplied by 100, and then I get 8.485083301. I like to write the whole answer for the calculator, percent, and then I'm going to go check if they said anything about rounding. They didn't say anything about rounding, so I can round off to a whole number. I can round off to 2 decimal. I'm going to round off to 2 decimal in this case and say they rounded off to 1 decimal there, so I can also follow that by saying this is 1 decimal. This is the neighbor is 5 and above. It's above 5 anyway, so it's going to be, this one is going to increase by 1, so it's going to be 8.5%. So if we just look at the so if we're just going to look at the date here and how we figure out which one is which, it says 2020, 2021, 2021, 2022. Remember that this year starts in February 2020 and starts in March 2020 and ends in February 2021. This one starts in March 2021 and then it's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, December 2021, right? And then February and March 2022. So October will fall in this area here. But the next step is, it says on the question, inclusive of VAT. This one is excluding VAT, and therefore we're going to use the one that says including VAT. So how much is our water? 30 kiloliters. So this is what I like to do when I'm using the sliding scale. I like to write my water there and say, I have to calculate for 30 kiloliters. And then I go to my table. I say to my table, there's a missing column right here. Okay, the moment I see this, I do this. There's a missing column here where up to 6 kiloliters, I can only calculate for 6 kiloliters there. And here I say 25 minus the 6 from row 1 above there. That's the one I'm minusing. So that would be 25 minus 6. Always minus the one above, the maximum from above. Okay, so that would be 19. And then I'm going to say 30 minus the 25 here. Not this 25, because sometimes they can write 26 there to trick you. So I'm going to minus the 25 here and say 30 minus 25. That gives me 5. And then I'm going to say 45 minus this 30 over there. And 45 minus 30. Therefore, I'm going to get 15 there, and I get anything that's left I can calculate over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm then going to separate my water according to the sliding scale. I'm going to take my 30 kiloliters, go to row 1, and then say, can I calculate my kiloliters here? Row 1 says we can only calculate 6. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to leave 6 there. Right? I'm going to calculate 6 in row 1. Then I'm left with 24 kiloliters. Then I take my 24 kiloliters, I go to row 2, and there I'm going to say I'm going to leave 19 because 24 is greater than that one, and that I'm going to calculate in row 2, right? And then I'm left with 5 kiloliters. Then I say 5 kiloliters will fit in there, exactly fit in there. So that would be row 3. Then I do my calculations with